Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Chris Hemsworth is ready to play Thor again in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 to bring the Asgardians of the Galaxy to life. Thor has had one of the more fascinating journeys in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, not only because of the arc of his story, but also the reception of the character. He was given a Shakespearean approach in his early days, but Taika Waititi opened up the possibilities of Hemsworth's portrayal by leaning into his comedic ability in Thor: Ragnarok. The Russo brothers were then put in charge of the comedic but tragic arc of Thor for Avengers, Infinity War and Avengers, Endgame, and they took him to some surprising places. He lost his godlike physique and came to understand he was trying to be someone he isn't. This revelation saw Thor hop aboard the Benatar to join the Guardians of the Galaxy. Fans have been hoping this means Hemsworth will appear in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and the actor is all for this new possible appearance. During an interview with Cinema Blend, Hemsworth was asked about his future as Thor, which he does not entirely know. He mentioned that he is willing to play him again if there is a unique approach that can be found. So, when the interviewer suggested Asgardians of the Galaxy, which Thor mentioned by name at the end of Avengers: Endgame, as the logical and unique next approach, Hemsworth agreed, saying, "I'll work with any of those guys, Asgardians of the Galaxy. That's actually great. You might have just got me my next job. Thank you, man." Initially, it may seem to fans that Thor being part of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is a foregone conclusion, but there has yet to be confirmation that that is the case. Based on this tease, though, it is difficult to imagine the Asgardians of the Galaxy not being featured in some capacity in the next James Gunn-directed MCU movie. The Russo brothers weren't required to have this ending to adhere to the MCU's long-term plans for the Guardians, but since Gunn is an executive producer on Avengers: Endgame, he was likely well aware that this was the case when he started writing his script for the third installment of their franchise. The bigger question for fans, the Guardians, and Thor is whether or not this will become the standard roster moving forward. Thor relinquished his reign over New Asgard to Valkyrie, so he no longer has that burden and could be a full-time member of the Guardians team from now on. However, with Waititi reportedly previously pitching his plans for Thor 4, Hemsworth could be part of that story, too. Whether the Asgardians of the Galaxy live on in the MCU's future or are just a part of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Hemsworth's time with the character doesn't appear to be over. Key release dates: Spider-Man: Far From Home, 2019. Release date: July 02th 2019. Be sure to like and subscribe.